Hey y'all, I'm just checking in. It's been 2 weeks since my big vacation. It was amazing. We did lots of hiking, swimming, rode bicycles. I was incredibly active. And the best part about camping in a motorhome was that the food that we brought was the food that we ate. I ate so much healthier, so much better when I was on that trip, and it was really great. Since coming back, I've not done as well. I'm only down 1.2 pounds, and before the next video I'll figure up like my starting weight and how much I'm down now altogether, because off the top of my head I can't think of it, and I just got off work, so I don't really know what those numbers are. But I did want to just check in, let y'all know that I'm doing pretty well, and that I'll share a little footage from the vacation with y'all. But it was just amazing. It was really incredible, and it's really caused me to kind of question some things in my life that maybe I'm putting a lot of energy into that I can safely and successfully just eliminate. I mean, like television. I didn't watch a lot of TV on this trip. Watched a few movies in our camper. We didn't have, oh, and my gosh, the campground we were staying in, we didn't have a cell signal. Like, I couldn't even make a phone call unless I hiked up to this high point in the campground. And I want to tell you how amazing that turned out to be, because it made me realize how much time I'm actually spending on internet and television that I don't really notice in my day-to-day life, because it's just part of it. So the trip has caused me to really kind of focus on some of my daily, just day-to-day routines. And I've never thought I was a person that wanted to live in an RV, and I'm still not even saying I'm not like making that big of a transition, but there were aspects of that I want to adopt into my normal lifestyle. And I'm not even necessarily talking about vacation stuff. I mean, it was great. We were on a vacation, but it was a very active vacation. But there were just day-to-day things that I did on this trip that I want to incorporate into my regular life, if you will. So I will be sharing some of that with y'all. But one of the big things is I'm not going to be posting and checking in on Connect several times a day. I'm getting away from that. Another thing is the television. I'm going to limit myself to 1 hour or during the week, and 1 movie or 2 hours on the weekend. I read a lot on this trip, and that's something I really want to do a lot more of. So these are all just little bitty things that I'm kind of incorporating. Minimalism. I'm telling you what, just being on that trip, and again, this was the first time we were gone 10 days. So this was the longest. Normally we do like 4 nights or a long weekend. And this was the first time that I had been for an extended amount of time. And so I just am really, there's a minimalism aspect. You don't have a lot of room in a motorhome for a lot of stuff. And so I really want to take some of the things that I learned on this last trip. You don't need a lot of stuff. You don't need to be on the internet, I don't. This is all for me. I'm not saying how y'all should live or what you should or shouldn't do. I'm just saying, for me, I want to take some of the things from this trip and just work them into my normal everyday life. And I want my everyday normal life to be more like my motorhome life, where I am really focused on what I'm doing without the distractions. And that's something I'm really going to be working on over the next however long it takes. I'm really going to work hard and focus on that. Okay, that's kind of it. I just wanted to check in, and I'll show some footage, some videos, photos, whatever, after this video, so y'all can just kind of see a little bit about the vacation. It was great. All right, thanks. It was really, in a lot of ways, I don't want to say it was life-changing, but it has the potential to be life-changing. I've got to carry through with a lot of what I had initially, just some things I realized on this trip, some things in my normal life that I really want to change, things that I never really even thought about because I'm so busy going from activity to activity to activity, and just having to deal with some things. And I'm gonna start looking at those now that I'm back. I'm just kind of like really gonna, where am I focusing my time and my energy? And that's probably the biggest thing to come out of this trip, was that it made me really stop and think about how I'm spending my time and energy, and how do I want to? I mean, how do I really want to spend that time? So anyway, that's kind of it for me. I will check back in with y'all later. All right, y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, I am having the opportunity to do some hiking here in the Hot Springs National Forest this week. I am really enjoying it and just having a great time, and really nice cool weather for this time of year. It's July and it's only 78 to 83 every day. I mean, it's amazing. Perfect weather. Tracking, I haven't really done a lot of that this week. I'm trying to just make good choices, make the best I can. I'll know in and weigh in if activity is offset food choices. And I'll check in with y'all later. Bye-bye.
Yeah.